Welcome to Sacrilegious Discourse.
I'm husband.
And I'm wife.
Together, we're reading the Bible for the very first time.
We grew up without religion and wanted to know what all the fuss was about.
Well, what have we learned so far?
That God is a dick, and apparently some people believe in talking donkeys?
We're not trying to pass ourselves off as experts.
Nope, we're just reading the Bible for the first time and giving our first take reaction.
If you'd like to join us in this venture, you might consider starting at episode 1.
Otherwise, jump in wherever you like.
All right, let's go read the Bible.
Yeah, let's get to it. Husband!
Wife!
Do you know where we are and what's happening?
Well, we just finished a week of Ecclesiastes and we're going into another week, but we're getting ready to wrap all this shit up.
We are, because Ecclesiastes is super short.
Yes, and last week we ended on chapter 10.
Correct.
And we did a Q&A.
Mm-hmm.
And then today we're back with
Ecclesiastes chapter 11.
Awesome. Well, let's go do this.
Okie dokie. Okay, do you know that song by En Vogue called Free Your Mind?
I do know that song.
Okay, and so you know how the chorus goes like, free your mind, don't be so shallow, or something like that?
Yes.
Well, I messed it up because it goes, free your mind and the rest will follow.
Right, that's what I thought, but I wasn't, usually you're more correct than I am.
Yeah.
So
be colorblind, don't be so shallow.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. So, for some reason, the opening of, shit, I lost my place. There I am. The opening of this chapter, for whatever reason, it just made me think of that. And it's not really related. It's just the way the words are laid out on the page.
I see.
Ship your grain across the sea. After many days, you may receive. Don't ask me.
This happens way too often.
I know.
Where you are reminded of some song.
I know.
Based on the first few words.
For no reason, though. It's not even the same.
Yeah.
Okay. Mm-hmm. So having done that, now I'm just gonna read it.
Yeah.
Ship your grain across the sea.
Yeah. After
many days, you may receive a return.
That's what happens when you sell stuff to people anywhere, actually.
Yes.
Not just across the sea.
Yeah. Yeah, if you send away your goods and sell them, you may receive a return.
You may.
As
long as they don't, rip you off or something.
Invest in 7 ventures. Yes, in 8.
I'm sorry, what?
You do not know what disaster may come upon the land.
What is it, 7 or 8 that I'm supposed to invest in?
Both.
Okay.
Neither.
Okay.
One and then the other.
Got it.
The other and then the one.
Because disaster might happen.
Yes.
I guess.
Don't be so shallow. If clouds are full of water, they pour rain on the fucking earth.
No shit.
They do.
That's amazing. You know what? That's actually, for the time, maybe not bad insight. They true. Understood that the clouds were full of rain.
That is true, because they might not have actually understood how the rain was sitting up there in those clouds.
Right.
But they just knew it was there.
Yeah.
Okay, I will give you, that was a pretty good
insight,
scientific observation.
And I'm hesitant to give the Bible any credit for scientific observations.
No, I know. That's why I'm with you here. Okay, I will let them have that one.
Yeah.
Good on them.
Right.
Because it's not like they have microscopes.
No.
If clouds are full of water, they pour rain on the earth, whether a tree falls to the south or to the north. In the place where it falls, there it will lie.
That is also true.
There it be.
There's some good observation skills you got.
Wherever you go, there you are.
That's correct.
Whoever watches the wind will not plant. Whoever looks at the clouds will not reap.
I guess
if you're worrying,
you're always worried about what might be happening, I guess.
Yeah, you gotta.
So don't worry about the future. Do what you can now, maybe.
I literally just said to somebody near and dear to my heart to hope for the best but plan for the worst.
Okay.
And I feel like that would be useful here. You still need to do your thing, you know?
Right.
Regardless. Yes, hope for the best and hope that it doesn't rain, but it might rain, but don't let that stop you. You still got to plant your fucking field or whatever.
I've got to admit, I have not mowed the lawn before because it looked like there was rain coming.
That is true.
And so I guess I am guilty of that.
But usually when it looks like rain coming, it's because there is rain coming.
Right, right.
But it's not like you were avoiding planting your fields or whatever.
I mean, but I could have gone out there and mowed the lawn a little bit before it did rain.
Well, I've gone out when it didn't look like it was about to rain, and I did about half the yard, and then it started raining. And I tried to keep going, and the mower got all mucked up.
Don't want to do that one.
No, it's dumb. Don't mow in the rain.
Don't mow in the rain.
You will fuck your mower up.
Yes.
This I know. As you do not know the path of the wind or how the body is formed in a mother's womb, so you cannot understand the work of God, the maker of all things.
I mean, we have a lot better understandings of those things these days.
We really do. Like,
so that didn't really hold up to
That did not hold
today.
Up over time. No, no. Kind of like a lot of shows from the 70s. It didn't hold up over time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, given this is like the Bible.
Yeah.
It's just...
You would think God would know. But
God would know.
Apologists would say he knew his audience. He was just talking to them because they were dumb.
Well, then why isn't there like, version, 2003 by now or something?
I need one that starts with like, say, the 1950s.
Right, at least.
I'll give you the 1950s and forward.
Update it once a century or something.
Sure.
Come on, man.
Once every 1,000 years?
Sure.
For God's sakes, I'm not asking a lot here.
Yeah.
It's just a book.
Right.
You weren't even powerful enough to say, oh, these guys, they know how the clouds work now. They got the wind.
Yeah, we should probably update this text.
And also, they actually do know how the body is formed in a mother's womb now.
Right,
Because they got all kinds of sciencey things.
Right.
Yeah, let's update that.
Yeah.
God, maker of all things, except for a current fucking Bible.
Right.
Sow your seed in the morning. That's called morning delight. And at evening, let your hands not be idle.
I don't.
Give me those worky hands. For you do not know which will succeed, whether this or that, or whether both will do equally. I'll take both.
Right.
Both morning and evening delight. What do you think?
I think that's not what it's talking about at all.
But if it was, what do you think?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Then, yeah, right?
Definitely.
Yeah, obviously. Light is sweet, and it pleases the eyes to see the sun. Don't stare at the sun.
Right.
Oh, my God, you guys, don't stare at the sun. I don't care what the Bible says.
Trump was just following the Bible.
I don't care what Trump or the Bible say. Y'all don't stare at the sun.
Right.
Okay?
Yeah.
Don't be dumb.
No.
However, many years anyone may live. Oh, wait, let me start that over.
Yeah,
there was no comma, and I read it. So there's
okay.
Comma. However many years anyone may live, there's the comma.
Right.
Let them enjoy them all. Enjoy all your years. That's what we've been saying.
Right. Enjoy those things.
That's what we've been talking about all this time.
Yeah.
Just enjoy your years.
Right.
But let them remember the days of darkness, for there will be many.
Oh, there's the hopelessness.
Yeah.
I mean, like, it's snuck in there.
This ain't sneaky at all.
No.
Everything to come is meaningless. Jesus Christ. That's just sad.
It was so positive throughout that one.
Be joyous, even though you don't know if it's going to rain or not.
Yeah.
Go ahead and plant your seeds and have all the sex.
Right. I wasn't talking about sex. You do know that, right?
Yeah, I do know that.
All right, just making sure.
Yeah, I know that. I just thought I would sneak it in there.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, no, it wasn't about that at all.
No.
It was about knowing science.
Well, and planting seeds, not literally sowing seeds.
Right.
Yeah, not...
No, you're right. It wasn't talking about that. I'm sorry. I'll never do it again. Do you believe me?
No.
Okay, so we're moving on to the next little section here. Okay. So no more wind and wounds.
Right. Yeah.
You who are young, be happy while you are young, and let your heart give you joy in the days of your youth. Follow the ways of your heart and whatever your eyes see. But know that for all these things, God will bring you into judgment. Be happy, have fun, but you're fucked.
Yeah, don't make sure you follow all the rules, though. If you don't follow all the rules, I mean, you can be happy as long as you follow the rules.
Yeah. So, don't get on that wrong path where all those wicked honey-lipped vixens are.
Right. Even though in this book that we've been reading, they say nobody knows what happens.
Right. But God knows.
So, but they can't describe God. They can't prove God. There is no proof of God.
No, I totally. So I get you.
Like, you're trying to say, yes, be happy, do all the things, and then, but be wary of God. But then, where's the proof? Where's the fucking How are you saying just because you feel something or whatever?
Right.
It don't mean shit.
Right. Well, I think that you said to me or on our podcast yesterday that, or somebody said it in maybe a Discord conversation or something.
Okay.
That they thought that their brain was in their heart and that the brain was
that was on Discord.
And the brain is a worthless object.
No.
And so when you say you feel something in your heart, that's because you thought that's where your brain was, or something like that. Did I misread that?
They didn't know what the brain did.
Right.
So they attributed most knowledge and feelings and everything like that to the heart.
Right.
So
that's kind of what I said.
Yeah, I was just clarifying a little bit, I guess.
Yeah. So
thank you, Fern, for that.
So those people
from Discord.
Those people were dumb though, because they didn't know, and so I think a lot of people still think that way today. They're like, I feel it in my heart, so it must be true. Along, to do with their belief in God, right?
Yeah.
And it's like you can feel a thing all day, and that doesn't make it a fucking fact because your heart and your brain are two separate things, and your feelings. You can't just ascribe facts to feelings. Feelings are not facts, for God's sake.
Right.
Okay. Sorry. Anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. We're going to finish this off. We're going to finish
it. Well, not, yeah.
I mean, this
chapter. Yeah.
So then, banish anxiety from your heart and cast off the troubles of your body, for youth and vigor are meaningless. The end.
Go out and enjoy it, but it's meaningless.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have fun with all that meaninglessness.
Right, yeah. But also watch your P's and Q's because, God.
Don't be full of P and V.
But do everything you want, but just not everything.
Right.
And then, enjoy that youth, but it's meaningless.
Yeah.
It's just such mixed messages,
I know. Have fun. Don't die a horrible death. Like, what? Like, which one is it? I guess I'll just stay in tonight. Jeez.
Yeah. So that was Ecclesiastes chapter 11.
It sure as fuck was.
And we're going to be finishing off the last chapter tomorrow with
Ecclesiastes chapter 12.
That's right. And then we'll have some special episodes this week, I think.
Yeah, we'll have a summary and a pop quiz, and then we'll come back with You're Always Wrong, because you are.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then I'm not sure what we'll do the rest of the week.
Right, maybe
that's Tuesday and Wednesday.
I don't know. We'll see.
By Thursday and Friday, we'll be done.
Well, no, Tuesday we have an episode.
We do?
Yes, because today's Monday.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
Yeah, so Tuesday there's an episode.
Okay.
Wednesday and Thursday we'll do our specials.
Yeah, and then Friday will be like, I don't know.
Maybe, I don't know. We'll see.
Know.
We'll have to see.
We'll see.
Whatever we come up with, maybe.
Maybe we'll start a new book, and maybe we won't.
Yeah.
You just don't know around here.
Yeah, it could go either way.
It could.
But right now it's going to go this way. We're done.
We are, but hold on. Because you know who else doesn't know?
Who?
God.
That's right. Fucker. All right. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Hey, wife. I guess that's the end?
But husband, that's just sad.
It doesn't have to be. We are on lots of social media platforms like Twitter. Our handle there is sacrilegious_D.
For D's nuts.
Oh my God. Stop doing that. Anyway, we're also on Facebook, Instagram, and Pinterest. There's a link to all of our social media sites at our website.
Ooh, we have a website?
Yeah, it's sacrilegiousdiscourse.com, where you can also find a link to our merch shop.
We have a merch shop?
Yep. We have podcast-themed clothing, mugs, notebooks, and more, as well as an atheist and science-themed products.
Wow, our fans should really go check that out right now.
Definitely. They can get in touch with us by sending an email to sacrilegiousdiscourse@gmail.com. But before they do that, we could really use some help.
Oh yeah? With what?
Well, it's not free running the podcast, and we need some financial support in order to get better equipment, which will free up time so we can concentrate on our podcast and our fans.
Okay, so what should they do?
Head over to patreon.com/sacrilegiousdiscourse and sign up as a contributor on our podcast. Supporters there receive additional bi-weekly episodes that we record just for our Patreon members for as little as $2 a month.
Also, we'd really appreciate it if you would like and subscribe on whatever platform you're using.
And Apple Podcast reviews help us out tremendously.
Like and subscribe. Leave an Apple review. Join us on Twitter. Support us on Patreon. That's a lot of instructions. Don't forget to say thanks.
Thanks.
Okay, bye.